It's going to be a fun one. Let me just get my my druthers together, I guess. I don't know. No, I just need to get the chat up and stuff like that. I'll wait for a few people to get on in, and we will get started. This is going to be a fun one. Calling this the haters edition, even though the vast majority of the comments are good. Razor, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. Let me close this window. Don't need no dogs barking. There we go. Johnny Bravo, good to see you. Good morning. A little different today. Haters edition. Bernie's in studio. What's up, Bernie?
Not too much.
Not too much?
No. Still trying to wake up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What's up with you, Sassy Pants?
Not much. Haters edition of Comment Show today. It's going to be a fun one.
You're excited about this.
I am excited. I very rarely get hate on my channel, but I think I have a theory, Bernie. But we'll talk about it when I get into it. Let Bernie be asleep. Hey, she's more than welcome to go back into the bedroom and sleep. I don't care. I didn't ask her to come in the studio.
I know. I just popped in here.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. Yeah, Matthew, you're gonna love this one. I have a theory about it, but I'll get into it a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get started. I know more people will get in here.
I just like to come and harass you.
I know you do, Bernie. It's all good. You can harass me any day. All right. Notice the little you know, the what do you call it? The picture that you guys are seeing there, haters edition. I call it the haters edition because some salty comments. But we'll get to them, and I'll tell you guys what why I think it's happening. I'll type hate. King Bluto, good morning. MLH, this is transparency time. Yeah. I know transparency. I lost transparency. Did you got rid of something about community? What? That's crazy. Well, welcome back, transparency time. King Solomon, my man, welcome up. Welcome on in. Nice to have you here, King Bluto. I don't know if you want to be called transparency time or King Bluto. Up to you. Morning, unindoctrinated. Welcome. This is a special edition of the Comment Show. You guys are going to enjoy this one. Call it the haters edition. But we'll get into it, and I'll tell you guys why I think I had a few more saltier comments than normal. I hardly ever get. I maybe one or two, something like that. But this was this this week was an exception. We'll get into it. Let's get started. Welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show for the 9th of September. Remember September. No, that's November. I know. I'm just kidding with you guys. Next week, a week from today, is Bernie B's birthday. I can't believe it. She's going to be 25, right? Right, Bernie?
Tell everybody that.
So they could give you lots of presents. I according to a lot of haters, I'm an e-bagger, Bernie, so maybe I'll e-bag for birthday presents for you.
Okay.
Oh, and also I've been accused of making a lot of money on YouTube. Yeah, super funny. But yeah, maybe I'll eBay for presents for you, Bernie. I'm sure my millions of fans will
and
indulge
your
us.
millions of YouTube dollars.
I know my millions of YouTube dollars. We're gonna get into a lot of this because I've had a lot of hate comments. Welcome everybody in to chat. Johnny Bravo, Unindoctrinated, Matthew the King. I saw Harry Nova in there. King Bluto, aka Transparency Time. Who else? Razor. And if I missed any, King Solomon, of course. How could I forget you? King Solomon, Unindoctrinated. Oh, look at Matthew the King is already putting money into our coffers, Bernie. $1.49 for your birthday.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
Thanks, Matthew. Can you see what Mom wanted? Can you call Mom, Bernie?
Yeah.
She just tried calling me. All right.
I'll go see what she wants.
Yeah, just give her a ringy dingy. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? My cousin's birthday's next Saturday too. Oh, you share a birthday with Bernie. You're cool. Okay. Haters ain't nobody. Well, this is a special edition, Solomon. You guys are gonna like this. I sent you a coin for the haters. Oh, okay. Not for Bernie's birthday. I'll tell her that wasn't for her birthday. I'll spend it on myself, Matthew, because I make so much money on YouTube. But we'll get to it in a minute here. Okay, let me transition on over to the comments here. We'll get started. It starts off really, really well, and then it quickly devolves a little bit later on. We'll get to it. Now, I'll tell you guys why I think I'm getting so much hate lately. But let's start in with some good stuff. Shirley Z says, have a wonderful and fun weekend in response to last weekend's comment show. Thank you, Shirley. Really appreciate it. Shirley's been around for a long time. Thank you very much for the comment. Hope you have a great weekend as well as everybody in chat and everybody listening worldwide. Harry Nutt says, heck, I just missed you. That's okay, Harry. No problem whatsoever. I know people's lives are busy. It would help if you make those comments like you just did. Maybe watch a video or two. King Solomon, who's in chat, says, another awesome vid, Homito. Thank you. Appreciate that, Solomon. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. This week's going to be the extra salty haters edition of the MLH Comment Show. So wait for it. Just wait for it. Pelone says, sorry from the concert. I think I was discussing the concert. I don't know what you were talking about, Pelone, but Pelone's OG, man. Pelone is one, I think he was like one of the first 50 subs. You know, we reached an all-time high, Bernie. We're at, I don't know, we're like well over 3,000 now, but it's like the all-time high for the MLH Comment Show. So on our way upwards of 4,000. So we're on our way there.
To make those million
I know.
YouTube dollars.
I know. It's funny. I should show you guys for full transparency exactly how much I make on YouTube. It's
maybe $25?
No. I mean, like every two or 3 months I make $100 like from super chats and stuff like what Matthew did earlier. But YouTube alone, it's like 35 cents. It's like nothing, Yeah. We'll get to it in a minute. Unindoctrinated said, well deserved. I'm hopefully on the these subs. That's something I really take pride in. Unindoctrinated is every single one of my subs was earned. I didn't have to pay for any, which I know there are certain other individuals out there that most likely paid. I can't prove it for sure, but I do appreciate that. I did earn my subs, and I will continue to earn, especially now that I have the shark. It's really cool. All right, let's continue on here. Keeper of the List says, there was a combat stream and I missed it. Yes, Keeper, you missed the comment show last week, just like you're missing this week's show. Wake up earlier, Keeper. You can get you can do it. No, I'm kidding. Blue Unicorn last week says, our skin relies on water for thermal regulation. So if it's cold and you are dehydrated, your skin cannot properly regulate the body temperature. So even sitting by a campfire won't warm you. Yeah, that's exactly true. And that's in reference to me talking about handing out water to homeless people. Canada. Welcome on in. Look at this. Check this out, Bernie. $5 for Bernie's birthday whipped cream.
Oh, okay. I have to get whipped cream for my birthday. I will use it well. I will use it well.
Yeah, Canada. We'll see that $5 in about 3 months, and she'll use it well. I promise you.
I'll do dirty hot tub stuff with it.
Oh, there you go, Canada. Are you gonna give Canada pictures, Bernie?
Yes.
Ooh, well worth the $5, Canada. Well worth the $5. All right, let's continue on here. Good morning, Lawless. Welcome on in. Rosie, welcome. Nice to have you in here. What else we got here? Anybody else that I miss? If I did miss you, I do apologize. Johnny Bravo, I think I got you in there. Shirley Z does rock, Matthew. All right, let's continue on here. Keeper of the list says bunch of sickos in Colorado. Keeper says, I don't know what that was in reference to, Keeper, but both good and bad. And that's true.
We are a bunch of
All right, here's Keeper. Yeah, we are a bunch of sickos, no doubt. Panty-NATO on Tuesdays on Bernie's channel. Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. Make sure you sub to Bernie's channel for all the adults in the room. Sexy lyrics, karaoke style. All right.
YouTube's #1 pervert channel.
It is. I can't lay claim to that anymore, Bernie. That's all on you. Midwest Accountability says, man, I'm in Wheat Ridge. Stay safe, stay free. Thank you very much, Midwest, for the comment. I do appreciate it. That was in response to the first Colfax run with the shark. It was a test run, and it was pretty successful. There was nothing that happened on that one, but we'll get to another run on Colfax where there was definitely something. King Solomon says, shark. Yeah, everybody's digging the new name. I named the new car Sharky or Shark, whichever you want to. I just think it looks like a land shark. It's badass. So there you go. In Stitches says, I love the shark. Yeah, everybody's digging the new car. So old guy Mitch, welcome on in. Nice to have you in here. This is the haters edition of the comment show. I'll get to those comments in a bit. Harry Nuts, our good friend Harry Nuts, and In Stitches, but Harry Nuts says, I dig the shark. Thanks, Harry. I really appreciate it. Everybody really is digging the new car. It's completely different than the old Prius that I had. It's actually got some power now. Keeper says, does the shark smell fishy? Have that new fish smell? No doubt. Keeper, no doubt. Johnny Bravo, who's in chat, says, sup, good to see you out and about. It was nice to actually get out and about, Johnny. It's one of those things. Yeah, you're welcome, Johnny. No problem. Let's see. Pelone, MLH going shark hunting. Nice trip, my Johnny RIP. Love the Broncos. He would have loved the trip, seeing the stadium. Thanks for the video, MLH. Hey, Pelone, I don't know who Johnny was in relation to you. Obviously, somebody very close to you, but it's a nice drive nonetheless. You get to see the mountains, you get to see the stadium. So, R.I.P. Johnny. Thanks, Pelone, for the comment. Always appreciate your comments. It makes the world a difference. Trust me, it does. Blue Unicorn says, I missed it. I sleep too late. You're probably going to miss this one too, Blue Unicorn, but I know you go back and listen on the archives, which is a big help to the channel. So I do appreciate you. Blue Unicorn is a heck of a talent. He's a great guitarist and singer. You guys should check him out sometime. Let's see. Unindoctrinated, who's in the chat, says, ooh, la la, love the shark. I do too. It's pretty sexy, isn't it, Unindoctrinated? I think anyways. Strictly Strange says, hello. Well, hello to you, Strictly Strange. Thanks for commenting. I think we'll hear more from Strictly Strange later on. Jen Wow, on my notice about hot tub last week, I had some unforeseen circumstances happen last week where we couldn't do hot tub, but said, well, that's too bad, but works out since I would have been late. Even if MLH would have been still going over the rules. How dare you, Jen? How dare you? Standing Tall. You're in Colorado. Well, cool. Whereabouts? I think you said Thornton, right? Standing tall. Welcome to Colorado. Let's continue on here. King Bluto says, real life, who's in chat, I think. I think King Bluto is still in there. Real life happens, and this YouTube thing has to take a back seat to real life sometimes. That's exactly correct, King Bluto. I do try to be consistent. I'm going to give you guys my schedule at the end of the show today so you guys know what to expect, or at least semi-expect, you know, because shit does happen at times, you know. Strictly Strange says, that's Sharkmobile. Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. I have to say, you know, it's nice having a new vehicle. I think it's the first time in my life I've ever had a brand spanking new one. King Bluto says, I enjoy your little technical difficulties. It happens to the best of us. Thank you, King Bluto, for being understanding. Sometimes that happens. Truth Seeker, on my little something something video where I showed off the shark, said, now that's something else. It sure is. It's nice to have a vehicle that I can get out and about now. I mean, I had a truck that I was driving around in, but it wasn't gas efficient. You know, it just wasn't doing the trick. The other day I drove the shark and I got 99 miles to the gallon. I was like, holy cow, that's pretty fantastic. En route to Thornton, make fry bread for the people. Good job, Standing Tall. Michelle, welcome on into chat. Nice to have you in here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. That helps get more people into the chat, guys and gals. Pallone says, damn, I thought it was me on the, it was something to do with live from inside the shark video. Oh, that was weird. I tried to do another video and the chat was upside down for me. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I had to stop that one and start a new one. But yeah, it wasn't you, Pallone. It was me. I had to restart it all. Okay, Howard County's got a long one here, so let's talk about it. Thumbs up number 33 said, take two. This was take two on that same video. This guy is recording you to try to get you to stop recording the cop. The silliest form of retaliation. I'm glad you noticed all these things too, Howard County. I noticed them too, but I can't, you know, I have to focus on what's going on, and I can't always point out the obvious, but I'm super happy that you're sitting there watching this video and scrutinizing it because you make some good points here, and I want to point those points out as we go along here. Make sure you guys check out take two of that video because something interesting happens at the end. I did cut that down to just that interaction, so if you guys want to skip the live and just watch the interaction that I had, please watch it. It was pretty wild. Oh my God, MLH. Oh, Keeper, you decided to show up. No, I'm kidding, man. Thanks for being in here. Yes, live. I'm live in it, in the flesh, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so he continues on here. I wonder what a cop would say when someone asks why they are looking in their vehicle. Probably that it's lawful, or mention the plain view doctrine. Yet, see, the reason that I won't do these things, Howard County, I'm with you, 100%, is because, for one, it's not going to matter. They don't care. I let them make the mistakes. I try to let them make the mistakes first before I say anything, because I don't like to intentionally antagonize. They do a fine enough job on their own being antagonistic, so that's the reason. I won't mention a lot of those things. Sometimes I will. I mean, you just have to pick and choose, and this guy was just already unhinged, you know, so it is what it is. Yet you look in theirs, and it's their office space, and you cannot do it. More rules for thee, but not for me. Exactly right. They don't have to give you a reason to look into your vehicle, but yet you look into theirs, and it's like, you know, ooh, you know. All right, do you want to live in a world without them, which was a quote that a bootlicker told me on that same video, as if that was possible. Even if they are not police officers or government officials, we still live in a world with them. I mean, he is one. He just doesn't have a badge or official title that causes his ego to surpass what he already exudes. That's exactly correct. And I did notice this too, Howard County. I'm glad you picked up on it at 108 of the video, which the shortened version is a little different. But if you notice, the police officer gets out into the middle of the street, puts himself in danger, puts the traffic in danger by not having a vest, just violates the laws, man. I mean, they get to do it all the time. It is an OSHA violation, absolutely, Howard County. That's a very astute observation of yours. Also, you're not supposed to stop traffic with your body. That's exactly right. And I knew it when I saw it, and this guy was just unhinged anyway. So just getting it on camera was good enough for me. You know what I mean? Why waste my breath? It's really simply not worth going over. Bernie, hope you're not being forced to work. Yes, later on I'm forcing her to go to work. I'm a slave driver, Johnny. So later Bernie is going to be going to work. I'm forcing her to go to work, right, Bernie?
Stop forcing me out. Don't work.
Don't tell him that. That's just going to give him. That's just going to give him.
No, I like the money.
Yeah.
I like the money. I like the money.
Bernie, you're funny. All right. Thank you, Howard County, for your observations, and much respect because you noticed a lot of the things that I noticed on that video. Razor with a bunch of shark emojis. Thank you very much, Razor. I know you're in chat. Thank you very much. What's truth? I am fighting for higher pay for Bernie Keeper with mustachioed. How dare you? What's truth? Michelle says, hi, Bernie.
Hi.
Let's see. What else we got? Johnny, are you got to go? Okay, no worries, man. Have a good day. Yep. All right. She works hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money. Yeah, she does. That's one thing I can't deny. Razor with some more shark emojis. Thank you very much. What else we got here? Wheelie Wink, a.k.a. Chris Winks, who's got a really fun in real life channel. Guys, check him out. Said, damn, blocking the sidewalk and all. Yeah, I pointed that out right away. Unhinged, go to 5151, Jen says. Jen, I cut it down. And I edited the video. But there's full context, but if you guys think that there's anything missing, obviously go back to the live. I talk about this all the time. I very, very rarely do edited videos. When I do, there's still full context. But if you want even more context, please go to the live and fast forward through the live, and then you can see everything in its glory. I never, ever, ever edit a video to make myself look better or the cops look worse. They do a fine enough job on their own. Thank you, Jen, for Jesus, Bernie. Are you okay?
I'm dying.
It's the coughing show with Bernie. Do you have cough drops, maybe?
I left them at work.
Oh, great. What else we got here? MLH is all about making friends, Jen says. Yes. I mean, I make a lot of quote unquote friends, Jen. You know that. Keeper, who just is in chat. Let's see. Says, too bad about Floozy Tuesday. Don't worry, Floozy Tuesday's coming back Tuesdays on Bernie's channel, Keeper. You trust me, you're not going to want to miss it.
Oh, no.
Fell asleep waiting for MLH to go live. When? Today? None yet. Welcome into chat, man. I just got... and welcome, Howard County. I just went over your comments, Howard County. You made some very astute observations on... that unhinged cop in Lakewood that I did on the video. I labeled it. I think I labeled it the edited video "scumbag" and "slumlord," something like that. So check out that interaction. It's pretty fun. Actually, that one caught the algorithm, and I got a few more views, which in turn gave me some more hate comments, which we'll get to in a minute. Unindoctrinated said, "Happy for y'all." Thank you very much, Unindoctrinated. The car is pretty nice. We're enjoying every bit of it. Unindoctrinated says that cop needs to go. He's not setting any kind of good example for younger officers coming on. That's what I tried to point out in the video. Unindoctrinated. I told him, I was like, you need to be set out to pasture. You know, I mean, you need to retire. Go enjoy your hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, and sip margaritas by the seashore in Cancun or something. You know, stop bothering the citizens of Lakewood. Canada is watching, who's in chat, says chat is usually upside down. Is that true? I hope not. I hope that's not true. Hopefully you guys can read chat when I'm out and about. Give her a drink, for goodness sake. What's truth? Oh, she's got a drink, man.
I took a drink.
What do I got to do? Like spoon feed Bernie now?
You need to rub my back and
Oh, get out of here, Bernie.
just pat it like this.
Pat your back.
Baby meat.
Baby, you get out of here. If you live in Aussie, it's always upside down. That's true. What's truth? All right, let's continue on. Thank you, Canada, for your comment. I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing good up in Canada, and you know, all that stuff. Blue Unicorn says that shark could never defeat me at pool. I don't know. Might be close, Blue Unicorn. We'll have to test that out. All right, Alan B says, take care. Absolutely, Alan B. Thank you for commenting. Really appreciate you. I hope you're doing well over in jolly old England. Razor with some more shark emojis. I think those shark emojis people just love. I love the shark emojis. I think we need to start a shark movement now that I named the car Shark. Every comment, type in shark. You know, or just hashtag shark, or just put in the shark emoji. Anytime I'm in the shark, that'd be really, really cool. King Bluto said, this elderly gentleman is backing the blue until it happens to him. He needs to lick that officer's boots a little harder. With the way that police officer parked his car, what about it if someday in a wheelchair for somebody that's disabled, they don't take that into consideration at all? See, that was my point. That is an ADA violation, just parking in, and the police would have no problem giving you a ticket for it, King Bluto. So, you know, it's one of those things. Carol, good morning. High, and higher. Trying to make it a good day. I want to bring awareness to mental health care in this country. It sucks. My son, 22, Levi Cox, please pray for him. Carol, you know how I am with mental health. It's the reason that my banner includes mental health awareness on there. If there's anything I can try to help you out with, Carol, I believe you have my number. So, you know. New Mexico took the 2A rights, Canada says. That's going to be challenged, Canada. Don't worry. I mean, the Constitution will stand strong. I'm a male Bernie 10 free back rub cards professionally made so they can't be ignored or glazed over. What's truth? You're funny, man. Nice to have you in here. What's truth? Really appreciate you. Gimmickless, welcome. Nice to have you as well. And Jen, I have not read your comment. Don't miss out on Hot Tub Time Machine Tuesdays 6-9 Eastern. Bernie Branch's channel, and then the link. Let's see. Did you say anything before that, Jen? I hope I didn't miss any other comments. I don't think so. Thank you, Jen, for posting that. Really appreciate that. Crisis Tech Line 741-741. Also 988. Either of those numbers will get you to a professional if you're having a hard time. It's all over the male's bathroom. How dare you, Jen? How dare you? How dare you? Sasquatch, welcome on in, man. I'll take some foot rub cards. I bet you will, Sasquatch. Talk to Harry Nuts about foot rubs. All right. I think that's all the comments for now. Let's continue on. All right. Yeah, King Bluto, I totally agree with you. It's an ADA violation. I wish they would take that into account. Great job, MLH, Johnny Bravo says. And this is a funny comment by Jen. She said, good morning, BJ. I think she meant JB. That's funny. I like good morning, BJs, Jen. So right on.
Jen's a dirty girl.
And it's not even a hot tub. All right. Ghost Eagle says, good seeing you, bro. Thank you very much, Ghost Eagle. I pop into your channel from time to time, Ghost Eagle. I try to catch everybody when they're live or when they have a video. A lot of times I lurk. Jen says, how dare you look at the open computer screen, MLH? Can we say unhinged officer? Good to see you back out making friends. Maybe you could have offered him a broom. How dare you? How dare you, Jen? How dare you? Liberty Blair, don't encourage Jen. You know what I'm saying? I've always called him BJ. Yeah, right, Jen. Moving on. Matthew says, it looks like the King's Rest sign actually impedes the sidewalk. It could be an ADA violation, but I'm not an expert on that. That's another great observation, Matthew. I do agree with you. It could be an ADA violation. I checked a Google aerial view, and it appears the concrete sign extends into the sidewalk beyond their property line. It sure does, and that's a great observation, Matthew. And I will point that out next time I'm out there, because I'm always out there. So, Liberty Blair with the thumbs up emojis. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a bit, Liberty Blair, but thanks for being in there and commenting. Let's see. What else do we got here? We have Blue Unicorn. He says, and yes, I would love to live in a world without cops. The way that I explained it to that guy, I said, and this was like, and we're going to get to a hate comment here in a second in response to the Blue Unicorns. I don't necessarily want to live in a world without cops. I want to live in a world where cops do their job the proper way and are trained properly and are hired properly. It starts with the hiring process, and I did say that. I want them trained properly. I don't want these scumbags that have been getting away with literal murder sometimes for years on the force. I want the hiring process to be correct. I want the training to be on point. And I want accountability, and I want whistleblowing, big-time whistleblowing. If somebody does the wrong thing, they need to be investigated, and if they're found to be guilty of any sort of crime, they need to get the fuck out of the police force and fired. And also that if you get fired, it means you can't be a police officer anywhere in the country. That's what I want. I want accountability for these scumbags. That's what I want. And then Crow Snake, on Blue Unicorn's comment, says, you only say that so you can touch little kids. How dare you, Crow Snake? I know Blue Unicorn, and he's an upstanding citizen. He just has a different view than you. So for you to make the assumption that somebody that would say that they want to live in a world without cops means that they're a pedophile, that's the implication, means that maybe you want to touch little kids. Yeah. But thank you for the comment, Crow Snake. It helps the channel. And I hope you watch the videos. Maybe you'll be a little different. Blue Unicorn says, rent seeker is what you mean. No, I meant slumlord, but yeah, rent seeker as well. Rent seeker is someone who... there was a little hiccup there in the stream. Give me a 1 if we're back, everybody. Hopefully we're back. Ghost Eagle, welcome. I just went over one of your comments. John DeNicola, welcome. Nice to have you in here, man. Thank you guys for the ones. John DeNicola says, you mean like the cop who shot is Irizarry and lied? But until the Ring camera video came out, they changed their story. That's exactly right, John DeNicola. Cutting in and out. Are we still cutting in and out, or are we good to go? Hopefully we're good to go. No, I agree with you, John DeNicola. I like I said, we have to start with the hiring process. We need mental health examinations. I would say monthly, because you never know what can trigger PTSD or any of that. And we need, for those cops that are that have psychopathic tendencies, we need to maybe work them out, get them mental health help and work them out of being on the streets. Cops, landlords, politicians, city workers, tax agents, rent seekers, all. Yeah, I agree with you, Blue Unicorn, for sure. Blue Unicorn, you never told me you were minty fresh. Is Blue Unicorn in here? I didn't see him in here. Monthly drug and steroid testing. I totally agree with that as well, John Denicola. We should have the strictest standards for the people that are trying to uphold the law. And if you are convicted of a crime as a cop, the penalties should be double or triple that of a normal citizen. If we're in the business of trying to deter crime with punitive penalties as well as jail time, then those penalties should be double or triple the normal citizen who normally doesn't know the law, like these idiots are supposed to know the law. So we could fix our police force, but it would take a lot of doing. 2008, this guy just can't find a parking space, Blue Unicorn says. Harry Nuts says, dang, he went straight to insulting your hat. What a bastard. Watch the video, guys. It's pretty funny. 3M Knot says, great job, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching the video. I think you're new to the channel, 3M Knot, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first comment I can see, and welcome. Okay, now we get into the start of what I call hate comments. I did a story on a cop who went on a rampage last week, killing a few people and injured many. Yes, Ghost, I saw part of that video. What's True says the mental health system needs a complete overhaul. I agree. Totally agree. Shockproof. We need an independent people's oversight board. Start regulating every arrest and each court case and each pullover, and have oversight board over the judges and prosecutor. I totally agree, Shockproof. 100%. By the way, welcome to chat, Shockproof. Really appreciate you. Some people are calling for the military to be brought in Vancouver. That's ridiculous. What's Truth? Let's see. What else we got here? What mental health system, Gimmickless says. Exactly, Gimmickless. That's the problem. I saw a mini documentary on Portland and, how they legalized all drugs in Portland, which I think is a good thing. And hear me out on this, guys. But it's only a good thing if you have the mental health services and the drug rehab services to back it up. They put the cart before the horse, and they legalized all drugs with no, nothing to help. There was no backup system there. There's no mental health help there. There's no, drug rehab centers. They should have had at least 3 or 4 drug rehab centers open immediately when they did that. You know what I mean? All right, here's the first. This is kind of a mild hate comment, and I love this comment, and I'll tell you why. Pamela Kane says, "Wanna be biker, ja 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 ja." I think you meant ha 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 ha. I am not a biker, Pamela Kane. I wear a vest. It's my style. I've always worn this vest since day one, and it's not going to change. I do respect bikers. I had a few bikers call me out on my vest one time, and I said, there's a difference between the vest that I wear and the vest that you guys wear. And one of the bikers looked kind of quizzical at me and said, what do you mean? And he was being kind of huffy, trying to, almost getting in my face. And I said, the vest that you wear has patches, mine doesn't. You guys earn those patches. I don't have patches on my vest. And he looked at me, he nodded his head, and him and his biker friends walked to their bikes and went away. So I think I earned their respect. So I hope you understand that I am not a wannabe biker, Pamela Kane. Thank you so much for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Okay, here's another hate comment. Stephanus Germain says, hey, did you broke up with your girlfriend Regan? Let me address this, okay? First of all, learn how to type. Second of all, Regan was never my girlfriend. When I went out there full-heartedly to try to help the cause. Regan and I have had our differences, and I no longer hang out with Regan. That's the reason. So there you go, Stephanus Germain. Thanks for watching the video, though, and thanks for commenting. It always helps. I don't. This next comment, I don't know if if it's a hate comment towards me or the clowns that were in the video, but Marion Tarvis says clowns or cows or clowns. I have no idea what you're in reference to there, Marion, but thank you for watching the video nonetheless. All right, here's the next hate comment from Emma Dokta. Says, looks like that cop dismissed your ass. So much for fighting for your rights, big boy? Hold on, let me address that. I'm not a big boy. I stand at 5'8", 5'8.5", 5'9" on good days. I am not a big boy. If you're talking about width, maybe a little bit. I'm working on that, though. Looks like that cop dismissed your ass. No, if you watch the video again, watch it all the way to the end, Emma Dokta, and you'll notice that I not only dismissed him, but I walked him the fuck out of that parking lot. So thank you very much for watching the video, though. I wish you would have commented on the actual video and not the hot tub notice. But thank you for watching the video, Emma Dokta. Now this is a weird one. Grandma Wolf, I think this is a hate comment too, but it was in, I believe, some Nordic language. It says, Talis fragmen feodis ute stillabunt, jerk. And then when you translate it, I can't tell if this was directed at me or directed at the cop or what, but thank you for watching the video, Grandma Wolf. I really appreciate it. Strictly Strange says, that's over by me. It sure is, Strictly Strange. Man, some of the BS that you guys got to go through over in Lakewood, man. I feel sorry for the citizens of Lakewood. Here's another hate comment, and I love this. Outstanding work, fraudsters. Comedy gold. Anything for your YouTube paycheck. You told them, LOL. I laugh and laugh at you. Okay, first of all, let's address this comment. First of all, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And that adds to my YouTube millions. I make a shit ton of money on YouTube. You can tell by the amount of subscribers that I have and the amount of views that I got that I make a living on YouTube. I make a shit ton of money. So please keep watching my videos and keep adding to my retirement fund, is what I'm going to say. And I want to talk about this fraudsters comment here. I am in agreement that a lot of the people in the 1A community are in it for money and are in it for fame, fortune, and whatever else, right? I'm in full agreement. There's a good contingency of 1A people that that's all they're in this for. I am not, and let's set the record straight right now. I make literal pennies on YouTube. If you look at my grand paychecks, the vast majority of money that I never asked for, but sometimes I receive are YouTube super chats, which YouTube takes 30% of, and they only give you $100 in $100 increments. So I think once every 2 to 3 months, I might end up with $100. So to say that I'm doing this for a YouTube paycheck is beyond laughable, okay? I am one of the few, and yes, I said few, there aren't very many that are in this for the right reasons and the activism and holding people accountable. They pretend they are under the guise of them being freedom fighters and whatnot. So I would agree with you. There's a lot of frauds in the community, all right? But there are some that are not. You guys don't like it when the 1A community says all cops are bad, right? All cops are dirty. All cops are corrupt. You guys can't stand that. You bootlickers cannot stand when we say that, and for good reason, because not every single cop is quote unquote bad or corrupt, right? I think we can both agree on that. Now, I would argue that 90 to 95% of them are complicit or corrupt, but that's just my opinion. I don't talk for anybody else. Okay, so to call everybody a frauditor or a fraudster or a fraud in general is can be at times what's the word I'm looking for? Defamatory. And you really should look at each individual person on their own and decide whether or not they're a fraud or whether or not they're actually in it for the right reasons and they're actually trying to make a change. Okay? That's what I'm telling you, Ed Stanislaw. But thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate you watching the video. And, thanks for adding to my YouTube millions. And the final comment, you should request that piece of your mind back. I have no idea what that's in reference to, Anthony White, but thank you for the comment. I don't know if that was a hate comment or if that was a genuine comment, but either way, thank you very much, and thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. Now, I did see an influx of views on this particular video, and I think that's the why I got a little more hate comments than usual. But so that's my theory, is that it just was seen by more people. And, of course, if you're going to be seen by more people, then you're going to get more than your share of hate to go along with the great comments that I've gotten. So it's just one of those things. I hate to lend credence to hate, but maybe through education, some of these people can see that there are some people that are in it for the right reasons, right? What do we? Let me get caught up on chat here. Let's see. Now, is that laying down or standing up? Did they see you in the shower? How do they know you were a big boy? Exactly, Ghost Eagle. I mean, they could have been talking about anything right there. He can prove he is not with his diamond-plated goblet. I know. See, I have a golden toilet. I don't know if you guys knew that. The biggest golden toilet you've ever seen. I have, a gold-plated phone case with diamonds, diamond-studded. So there you go. All those YouTube money is allowing me to do that. Veronica, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Big money YouTuber, Howard. I know. I make a ton of money. Getting paid doesn't make a fraud. Getting paid for stealing content is. That's a great point. A lot of the frauditor community, they have no content of their own. They are writing on the back of what they term frauditors. So what does that say about them, right? And they go under the guise that they're... I commend anybody that exposes fraud, right? So if there are some of these 1A'ers, these YouTubers that are in it for the money and not in it for the cause, I have no problem with people calling them out. I've called people out several times on my channel, right? I'm one of the few people that can call a spade, right? I say it how it is. When I'm out in the field and when I'm doing this comment show, I don't care. And if it makes me an enemy of the quote 1A community, then so be it. But frauds are frauds, right? But I am calling out the frauditor community too, because they don't seem to have any content on their own. All right, they're using the quote frauditor content as their own, and that's, even though it's perfectly legal and all, fair use and all that, they have no talent, and they just have to whine about who they think is a fraud or not. And then people like me get grouped into that unfairly. So, but I don't care, because keep giving me the likes, keep giving me the views, and maybe one day I will make those YouTube millions, and then all this is moot, right? What else we got here? Imagine being a YouTube watcher that gets upset if a channel gets money. Exactly, Matthew. 100%. Pretty ironic, Howard County says. Fab Daddy, good morning. Good morning to you. Nice to have you in here. I've noticed that most of the people with harsh criticism have zero content, but they want to tell others how to operate their channel. 100%, Matthew. 100%. Howard County says, Tats keeps trying to get me to go to Fraudit Wrangler's channel to comment on his video about him stealing Valor. Not happening. See, that's the way you handle it. Just handle your own business, right, HCO? Gimmickless says, people see others come up and see the need to spread hate since they are failing. No doubt. HCO says, I'll support Tats, though. See, there you go. That's the way to handle it. Um, Matthew the King, is there a future Nasty Nathaniel shower stream? Asking for a friend. Ooh, Veronica, that's hot tub territory there. I think a lot of people would like to see a Matthew the King live stream from the shower, right? I think I would even be included in that, Veronica. I'm sure Bernie wouldn't mind that, right, Bernie? She ain't saying nothing. Veronica's asking for me, Howard County says. Exactly, Howard County. I do the same, but I don't focus on specific channels to bother. Yeah, no, look, Sasquatch, there's a difference between what you're doing and what they're doing. Your channel's never about hate. Your channel is always about exploring and finding interesting channels to promote. And you're doing it the right way. Absolutely, Sasquatch. It's a completely different vibe. Michelle says, money isn't your passion. Keeping the integrity of humanity and acting on your humanity is. Thank you very much, Michelle. I do appreciate that. Nothing could be more truthful than what you just said. Okay. Let's see if we have any held for review comments. Those are always fun. Show hidden comments. So here we go. Yes, we're going to show them to everybody here. Okay. This is a good one. It says, reduced to criticizing your hat. Absolute bootlicking moron has zero clue what freedom actually looks like and is happy to live under the chains of oppression. Thank you for all you do and all the very best from Australia. Thank you, JDK 8284. I really, really appreciate that. Obviously, I'm approving that comment. There was nothing inappropriate about that at all. So thank you very much. Here's another hate comment. What a jackass. Oh, I love this. Look how he's typing here, guys. I mean, learn how to type, guys. I'm sorry. What a jackass you is. He has a job. You is with a phone harassing people. Are you on drugs? You is dumb, stupid, uneducated asshole who needs to get a life. Where do I start with this comment? This is unbelievable. First of all, like I said, learn how to type KSRB. Who has a job? The scumbag slumlord or the cop? The cop has a very unhonorable job, KSRB. The slumlord is as Blue Unicorn states, a rent seeker who does nothing but run off the back of homeless people and people in vulnerable positions. Let's see. When you just a word of advice, KSRB 3635. When you start in with the ad hominems is when you lose the argument. So calling me a jackass, you automatically lose. You should probably go back to school, learn how to speak articulately, which will in turn help you in your typing, and learn how to type as well. And also maybe take a class on etiquette. But thank you very much for watching the video. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and approve this comment, even though there's a lot of blocked words there. Sometimes I want people to see how stupid others can be. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see if I got any mentions. Let's see. Horizon City mentioned me. Cops versus man with a burrito. Sprayed for refusing a ticket. I haven't seen that video yet, Horizon. I'll check it out. I'm not mentioning the idiot next. Not mentioning that idiot at all, even though he's trying to get under my skin. Thank you for watching the video, though, Bootlicker. Thank you very much. Westside mentioned me and showed me support on that video. Thank you very much, Westside. Really appreciate you and your channel. Friends in Code. Friends in Code is a pretty awesome dude on YouTube. He always takes the time to promote other channels, which I think is fantastic. So thank you very much, Friends in Code. Next time you guys see Friends in Code, please tell him that I mentioned him on my comment show, and that I really respect him doing that. It's commendable for sure. Let's see. What else? Solomon says haters struggle to be heard. Facts. Yeah, exactly. Get a room, HCO and Nunya. I'm totally kidding. Pugface says Friends in Code is the best. Thank you for being is the best. Thank you for being in here, Pugface. I really appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Always promoting other channels. Friends in Code is so that's I really commend that. Matthew LMAO, that comment. I know, Matthew. It's pretty unbelievable. What else? What else we got here? I want a Veronica shower stream. That would be acceptable for me. Make sure you put pasties on your nips, though, so that it's acceptable on YouTube, Veronica, if you do that. Just saying. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, I think we're all caught up here. So what do you guys think about my theory about the haters this week? Because I normally don't get that many, and I think it's because I do things the right way and people respect me for the most part. I don't know, I could be wrong on that, but I think since the algorithm picked up my last video and got me a few more views, that of course you're going to get a little more hate as you get more views. What do you guys think? If you want to articulate it, you can articulate it in the comments after I'm done here. Veronica says, no one would watch. You'd be surprised, Veronica. you'd be really surprised. Hey, Harry Nuts, thank you for dropping in for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up. I love thick laugh. I don't know what that means, Jen. Get back to work, Pugface says, Harry. Harry's idea of work is sitting in his truck watching others lift up heavy objects, I think. Did I get that right, Harry? If anything, they would lurk, no comments. Hey, no problem with that, right, Veronica? Voyeurs. Voyeurs got a voyeur, I'm in the same boat, Michelle. Trust me, you'd get tons of views with the channel. Oh, thick is Friends in Code. There you go. Sorry. What else we got here? Friends in Code's a wicked coder too. Hate is in quantum lock with love. That's true too. They hate me because they love me, Fab Daddy kind of thing, huh? They can't get enough. Love-hate relationship, I guess. What else we got here? I think that's right, MLH, Matthew says. When the algorithm brings in more general public, naturally you get more boisterous bootlickers. The funny thing about it is I wish they would take each video individually, Matthew. They tend to lump everybody in the same boat, and not everybody is created equal in the 1A space, in my opinion. There are, there's different groups. There's the group of people that clearly are in it for, views and money and all that stuff. And you can tell because they edit the shit out of their videos, and they will make themselves try to make themselves look better, and the cops look worse or whatever, right? And then you got the people that are kind of new to it and just, kind of don't know what they're doing, and they tend to make the community look pretty bad. So you got two groups that don't make the community look great, and then you got another part, a very small section, I might add, people that are true activists, true freedom fighters, true warriors, that are fighting for the freedoms of everybody. The way they go about it may be unusual or But I truly believe that little subsection has their heart in the right mindset, I guess, or their heads in the right mindset. But sometimes they get a little too overconfident. They don't do their homework. And then of that subsection, there's another very small subsection of people that actually know what they're doing, that know most of the laws. I would put KDOT in that section all day long, and that are actual freedom fighters and activists that really are trying to make a change. My channel is a little unusual because I don't consider my channel any one thing. I do multiple things, which let's talk about that for a second here before we leave. Thanks a lot, Pugs. Really appreciate you being in here. I love your channel, Pug. I'll lurk a lot in there, just like I lurk in a lot of channels, but I do appreciate your channel big time. Let's see. So let's talk about the schedule. The schedule is going to be as follows. I'm going to do Monday is going to be either cop watching, or it's going to be homeless outreach, depending on I mean, with a new car comes a huge car payment, so I have to pay for all of my food that I'm going to do outreach and water. So Mondays are going to be reserved for that, though. So I'm going to try to, at the very least, once a month, do homeless outreach on Mondays. If it's not homeless outreach, it's going to be cop watching on Mondays. Tuesdays is going to be hot tub on Bernie's channel. So if you're not subbed to Bernie's channel, make sure you do so. And Jen, if you wouldn't mind putting in Bernie's link one more time, I would really appreciate that if everybody could sub up to Bernie if you haven't already. Wednesdays is going to be cop watching / auditing or whatever else comes up on Wednesdays. So Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll be out and about. Tuesdays is for Bernie's channel. Thursdays is going to be a day off. Fridays, I'm on my other channel, and I do a nerdy video game show called RP Grinders. If you guys are into video games, check that out every Friday at 7 Eastern Time on my RP Grinders channel. And Jen or any of the mods, feel free to put that in as well. Thank you very much, Matthew. I really appreciate that. Yes, Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays is going to alternate between cop watching and auditing and homeless outreach. Tuesdays, Bernie's channel. Wednesdays is cop watching. Thursdays, I'm taking off. Fridays is going to be on my RP Grinders channel. If you guys are into video games, make sure you check it out. And then the weekends are pretty much free for all. If there's something going on, I will be out and about doing content, maybe a specific audit. If you guys have any ideas of some place that is doing bad for the people, i.e. a library or a police station or something that you guys have noticed, make sure you email me, mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Or if you just want me to do a leisurely walk downtown or a tour of downtown or a ride along in the mountains or whatever you guys have any ideas, that's what the weekends are going to be reserved for. I'm leaving it up to you guys to steer me on the weekends, and if there's nothing, then I'll just take the weekends off as well. I had a comment talking about me and not having a job. While that is true, I do have physical limitations. I'm not on disability, so I don't suck off the teat of the government. But I've made some decent decisions in my life that allow me to, I'm not rich by any stretch. Bernie having a job allows me a little bit of freedom as well. But we seem to be working out very, very well. And we have a deep, deep understanding of each other. And we know that I'm doing the right thing and she's doing the right thing, and we're just having a good time about it. So there's a little insight on me. So if you're worried about me not having a job, it's a moot point, and you really should move on from that if you are a bootlicker or a hater or anything of that nature. Just criticize the work itself. Don't concern yourself with my personal life. Veronica, there you go. Oh, I wish Veronica was in that range. It's a little more. I took a shorter term, Veronica, on the car. Instead of a 5-year, I did a 4-year, so it's a little bit more than that. And I got the best rate that I could possibly get. We have really good credit, so, okay, so that's the week. Again, Mondays, either homeless outreach or cop watching. Tuesdays is going to be reserved for Bernie's channel and doing the hot tub at 9 Eastern, right, Bernie? On Bernie's channel. Wednesdays, cop watching. Thursday, I'm taking off. Friday is RP Grinders. It's a video game podcast. So if you're so inclined, please sub to my video game channel, RP Grinders, on YouTube or Twitch. Twitch is where, twitch.tv/RP Grinders is where you can catch me every Friday live at 7 Eastern time. And the weekends are going to be reserved for whatever you guys throw in my email. So if you guys want me to, like I said, do a walk, if you guys want me to do a cop watch at a specific place, or just do my normal Colfax run, you guys let me know, and I'll go ahead and do special requests on the weekends. And if I don't get any, then the weekends are just going to be off unless something comes up like a shooting or anything of that nature. Also keep in mind that when I'm not doing stuff, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. I'm either dropping in records requests or working on stories or things or helping out KDOT in whichever manner. So I pretty much have a full schedule, which is why I'm reserving a little bit of time that we are going to do that. I need to type that out again, the schedule. No, Harry, don't worry about typing the schedule. I will put out my schedule on the community page so people know exactly where to catch me. I know it's been a little chaotic lately. So there you go. I want you to take a hike. Well, email me, Jen. Tell me where you want me to take a hike. Unless it's off of YouTube, because that's not happening. So there you go. How dare you, Jen? Let's see. What else do we got here? Oh, thank you very much for the link to the RP Grinders channel, Matthew. Really appreciate that. If you wouldn't mind throwing the Twitch link in there, that's where everybody is in chat. So, yeah, I pay more than 800, Veronica, just to let you know. So, what else we got here? You're such a planner, MLH. I need training. Email me, Veronica. It's not that hard. I really like the concerts and Red Rocks, etc., MLH. There'll be more of that, too, here and there, Matthew. I do like to go to concerts. Red Rocks is awesome. Maybe I'll do a live from Red Rocks one day. That would be really fun. One of these weekends, Matthew, drop me an email if you want me to do a live from Red Rocks. That it's really pretty out there. We can have a Q&A out at Red Rocks, and I can show you guys the beauty of Red Rocks. It would be awesome. You just let me know what you want me to do on the weekends, and I will definitely make it happen. How much does one day of homeless outreach usually cost? Unindoctrinated, it depends on what I decide to feed the homeless. I mean, I'm going to have to do everything on my own, so typically if I just make sandwiches, it's fairly cheap. I could probably do probably $30-$40 with water and sandwiches. I could probably have a heck of anywhere between $25 and $50. If it's any more than that, I can do something special. If you guys feel like donating for a specific homeless outreach day, let me know exactly what you want me to to provide. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be food. Like if you guys want me to provide like underwear or socks or things of that nature, if you give me a Cash App or a Venmo or a PayPal. Specifically tell me what you want me to do with that money. I will do just that. If you want me to do just a water run, that could be as simple as giving me $5-10, because a case of water costs me about $5 at Sam's. So just let me know if you want me to do that, and I'll be more than happy to do that. So yeah, $25-50, unindoctrinated, or it could go up from there. If you guys want me to do a hot meal, I'll prepare a hot meal. I do have access to crock pot and a pressure cooker. I can make food. So let me know what you guys want me to do, and I will definitely do it. But it does take money, unfortunately. Thank you very much, Matthew, for the link. I do appreciate that. No floaties in the hot tub on Tuesdays. I would like a live from Red Rocks. Okay, Michelle, go ahead and email me. That way I can keep it straight. And I will definitely do that for you on the weekend one day. And we'll do a little Q&A, and I'll show you guys Red Rocks. I'll take you through my history of Red Rocks and, all that type of stuff and, all that, type of things.
Watch Bernie not exercise at Red Rocks.
Oh no, it's really hard to exercise at Red Rocks, Bernie. It's higher than Denver. Denver is 5,280 feet. Red Rocks is about 7,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and that's why I said you will watch Bernie not exercise at Red Rocks.
I know it's really, really difficult to exercise up in Red Rocks, but it is fun.
Wacko.
They get after it, don't they, Bernie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start exercising a little bit more. I've had my back issues and they prevent me from doing a lot of exercise, but I can get there. I've been there before, so yeah. Bernie, I'll if once I get back into shape, I can exercise at Red Rocks. I've done that before. That's really tough though. Stop it, Bernie. Okay, so that's about it, guys. Cajun Randy, welcome. Nice to have you in here. I really appreciate it.
Jen's still wearing a full body condom on Tuesdays.
Well, you might have to. Did I miss Lawless? Welcome. Lawless has a great channel. You guys check out Lawless. He's got a great channel. I appreciate Lawless's channel. Did I miss anybody else? I think I did. Can we go spelunking? Fab Daddy says. I'm not quite that adventurous, Fab Daddy. I value my life. I would only kill myself if I did spelunking. Al SoCal, nice to have you in here, man. Al SoCal's got a great channel. I love Al's channel. Let me see. Let me catch up. Not the floaties you were thinking of, Howard County. All right, let's see what else. My first love took me to Red Rocks before she broke my heart. It was beautiful. It's the greatest concert venue in the world, Matthew. It's perfect acoustics. It's a great place for a concert. I've seen many acts go through there. It's awesome. Bernie, take the top once in a while. John Denicold said.
What does that mean?
Means that you don't always have to be on the bottom, Bernie. You know.
Oh.
Bernie.
Oh, I pleasure MLH very well.
Oh, Jesus. Knock it off. MLH Cooking, you're supposed to help the homeless, not kill them. How dare you, Ghosty? Okay. Let's talk about mental health real quick. Carol brought it up earlier. And, since this is the end of the stream, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about mental health. If you guys are struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that's all that matters. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Hold that thought. It could save your life. There's also some mental health chat lines, and those are 988 in the United States. You can either talk to somebody live, or if you're too sheepish to talk to somebody, then you can text that number. Also, there's 741-741. Those numbers will help you. There's mentalhealthchat.com. And if you're just you're not in the right frame of mind and you can't really think, just go to your browser of choice, whether it be Safari, Chrome, Firefox, whatever, and type in mental health help. and there'll be a plethora of links that you can click on to help you out. Fab Daddy says Casa Bonita. Maybe one day I'll get there. Fab Daddy, I've been thinking of doing a Casa Bonita live stream. It would be pretty awesome. So we might do that. But if you guys have suggestions, give them to me, mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Ellie, welcome. I hope you're feeling a little bit better, Ellie. Is she in chat? No.
Just all giving her love.
Yeah, let's send some positive thoughts towards Ellie. She's not feeling really good. Thank you very much for that link, Matthew. Okay, I want you guys to have a safe weekend. I will be posting my schedule on the community tab here real soon, so that way there's no confusion as to what I'll be doing, when I'll be doing it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Just have a good day. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a great one. Thanks for joining.